What do you mean, upcoming? I'm sorry? And it's not even updating on my phone? What the heck? Can I watch the stream? Okay, there we go. Everything sounds fine, everything looks good, I think. Okay, so welcome. Stream starts when the EX ends. We didn't clear. We did not clear. Copium, very sad. But, you know, I was cringe. But that's okay, because it's a new fight. And the boss has, like, 4 different tells for the same attack, and it's really annoying. Because it's like, sometimes she holds the sword mid, sometimes she's going, like, goblin mode, like, your life ends 30 minutes from now. And then other times she's doing, like, a high kick and a low crouch or whatever. It's annoying. But, it was a fun fight. Better than EX3, I think. I was disappointed about EX3. But we're gonna play World of Horror. A completely different video game. Is it this one? Do I click this button? I do. Oh. Oh, that's right. So, I forgot that Streamlabs uses 1080p. Streamlabs doesn't like 4K, so we're just gonna turn that down a little bit as a treat. And then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna click this button, and it'll all be good. It'll all be fine. I probably will do a different reshade just as a treat for fun. But, an update is available. Compiling effects, what the hell? I don't want this. There we go. Let's do a little bit of trolling. Golden ratio, huh? I did forget what the WoW guy was, so I can't just put that on the screen for fun. Although I did accidentally make a very weird color palette. But yeah, we'll use this. This is interesting enough. So I'll try to do a couple of runs, but I'll do like a run or 2. I have no idea what run I want to do. We'll do a run. One of the runs of all time is a saying that I say quite frequently. I don't know, I'm just thinking about that freaking EX. We'll play a little Moriko. The cursor guided me there. We will use all perks, though. I'm sticking with Timeline B. I haven't switched off Timeline B in so long. I don't really see a point to, you know? Like, Timeline A just has less content. It's only really relevant if you're trying to do Knight Errant, in which case it's the only timeline that exists, and you can't prove me wrong. Because the game doesn't seem like Knight Errant was designed to be played on Timeline B, because you just lose depending on what mysteries you get. But let's see, so we've got Strength, we've got Second Mystery, Knowledge, Second Enemy, Dexterity, and Light Source. So the thing is, when you're playing Moriko, you want that Perception gaming, because especially on Harbinger of Doom, 5 Perception is actually pretty bad. And we're not even guaranteed to get any sort of attack speed boost, because we're playing on all perks. So I'm thinking that we probably want to go Compass, but if we have any excess money left over, or we feel like we can take the Curse, like we get Cursed the first time and it's completely benign and doesn't matter, I feel like we could then go for a flashlight of some variety. I would prefer a regular flashlight, though, because of the stat benefit. Do I want to roll again on this? We did only take 1 reason damage, so I suppose that's fine. Interesting. I don't know. We'll probably just do that. That's fine. This is Skeletal King, by the way, in case you're wondering what color palette this is. I just did a very few tweaks, so it's like a yellow color palette, if you can believe that. Evolving Eels? You love to see it? You love to see Kana? We're Kana gaming? Let's go. You've convinced me. So we'll go to the, and here's the thing. I say that we probably want a compass, but here's the thing. If we go here and we just see a flashlight, I'm just taking a flashlight, right? Like, you look at this, you see dog treats, you see sewing kit, you see map energy drink, nah. I'll take the early bonus perception and we'll be happy with that. And if we get Jar of Blood this mystery, which is a thing that can exist, we can then sell library notes, because we don't really need them. And then we can try to buy something else. Preferably a compass. I would very much prefer a compass. We'll resist, because that's just 2 stamina. The other one is the curse. The village one? Is it the village? I'm pretty sure it's the village. It's the one that I always say, Eliphas, open the portal. But, you know, it is what it is. Do we want to schmoove here? Yeah, fuck it, we schmoove. We do not schmoove. We do not schmoove. Pretty painful. Now, yeah, we're missing a lot of compass value. Like, you could definitely say just brute force the compass and be an average wayfinder enjoyer, but, you know, I've had enough of True North for one night, honestly. Okay. You kind of hate to see this, but at the same time, do you just want to say, fuck it, we ball? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Sometimes you gotta do a little trolling to feel something. Oh, you absolute son of a bitch. Okay, that's really bad. So this is the end of the mystery, and we don't have a compass yet, so what we'll go ahead and do is just do this. That's fine. Now, we are gonna fucking die, by the way. But like I said, you gotta do a little schmovement. You've gotta do a little bit of trolling. We also have, like, no EXP. Like, literally none. Absolutely no EXP whatsoever. We didn't die. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely unhinged. Do I let Kana die? Absolutely not. If the game didn't kill us there, it's a sign. Now, we have no EXP, by the way. Like, literally none. That's painful. Okay. Heart of Darkness. Alright. We haven't even fought a single enemy, by the way, so that's absolutely unhinged. I want to keep Multiply Wound, but I will throw it away at the drop of a fucking hat if we have to. Botany, Found Footage, Mermaids. I think we skip... Here's the thing, this is actually gonna be kinda weird, alright? Your safety is not guaranteed. We had a lot of Doom Reduction Mystery 1. I want to take a... Oh, it had to be Gigolo. Out of all the enemies, it had to be him. My man. Alright, we're gonna kill him in 1 turn. And you immediately know what I'm going to do, and you're like, Web, no, don't do it. Web, no. Web, no, it's fine. If we had Fear Festival, I would have conviction on doing this, but I'm just going to do it anyways, because it's fun. So, we're going to do a little trolling. We're going to do a monumental amount of trolling, actually. So, one more? One more, I think? One more gets us there? Now, I don't think Moriko could realistically get away with firing a shotgun in an apartment complex, but, you know... Kana's just, we've got that Kana luck, you know? Oh boy, a free cast of something that injures us when we use it. That's great. I definitely wanna do that. What if we just fail this, you know? Oh my fucking god. Okay. You know, for Charisma, +1... I wasn't, you know, whatever. Also, I just realized we're in TV Terror, aren't we? Was there audio there? I didn't even pay attention to that at all. Oh my god. No shot. That's... Oh, shit. So here's the thing. If you want to win the game... You click Deft Handling, and then you win the game. You just... It teleports you right to the good ending screen. Like, there's... Yeah, we're gonna play... Listen, I'm gonna have fun, okay? I'm gonna live a little. I'm gonna live a little, alright? We're gonna do a little deduction gaming. Listen, with our RNG, we'll just get the same 3 perks again. And somehow deduction will be there a 3rd time. It doesn't matter. The only real bad outcome... from this, like, town-wise, is contaminated water or roads closed. I mean, since we just, like, you know, can talk them out, just because we can nail every single charisma check in the game, yeah, of course. We succeed when it hurts us, we fail when a success would be nice. So what did we get? Arcane Storm, that's completely benign, don't worry about it. And you know, that's one of these things that it's easy to glance over with RNG, is you think to yourself, like, you know, you think about the worst case scenario where you're like, ah, shit, what if it was, you know, roads closed, or the other one, you know what I mean? The, no bath water, no showers, oily water. You know, that's a pretty bad outcome. But so you think about those two things, and then when they don't happen, you're just like, you don't even register it, right? You only register it if the bad thing happens, but you gotta appreciate the good RNG every once in a while. Just roll low. Just roll low and it'll all be good. Just win easily. Okay, so there is a method to... So Stalker Girl's second enemy, which I cannot believe I'm saying this because we're on Mystery fucking 3. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of trolling, alright? And by a little bit of trolling, I mean, I guess we're just gonna get hit. That's... Okay, hold on. Do I do this just for fun? Like, just for fun content? Do I greed? Oh no, I absolutely don't greed. Because she heals herself, that's right. Now, Occult Diary is pretty exciting. Pretty popular. This is nice, actually. This is really nice. We're gonna get some free healing there. And then we're gonna head on over to the downtown. You could argue that you take the money instead. I don't know. I don't know. I could be, I could be persuaded either way. And I'm not even gonna bother. If we took Deft Handling, we'd just simply kill her. But, with her double damage, like, I don't wanna deal with that at all. Let's waste some time. We got plenty of Doom. You know, we got plenty of Doom. I actually should have rested at home before we did this. I got greedy. I wanted to go for the Tireless. Get a grip, that's fine. Yeah, no, I actually got really greedy. If we die in this run, it'll be because of not resting there, which is actually really interesting. But we're getting some opportunities to take Doom, so that's nice. Any opportunity we have to take Doom is a good and happy outcome as far as I'm concerned. Now, our Lighthouse is going to be really bad because I'm investing in our attacks, but I have to invest in our attacks because I didn't take Deft Handling. If I took Deft Handling, I wouldn't have to worry about anything ever, and it would just be the easiest content of all time. But, you know how it be. You know how it do. So, I almost want to run. Like, that's actually crazy, but I almost want to run because of the what is it, the gunshot that we did earlier. Like, you gotta pay the price for it, you know? Happen to his power... Yeah, because this is just Doom, right? Oh, we could just succeed. A very unlike... Oh my god, we got Book of Gore. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. I was about to complain a lot about how we roll low when the stat check hurts us. But we got Book of Gore, so I literally will never complain again in this run. Like, our chances of winning have gone, like, astronomically through the roof. I literally cannot. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not even gonna, like... We're out here, we're living. We're having a good time, alright? Like, that, we're balling. Fuck it, we ball, you know? That's great. Now, 40% Doom Mystery 3, that's more freaking like it. And that's what's really nice about having all that Doom reduction at the beginning of the game, is that you don't really have to worry about... whatchamacallit. Like, if you get into a bad fight and you had a bunch of Doom reduction early on, you can just run away. You walk in and see me running like a coward. What the heck? That wasn't that was not cowardice. That was a tactical retreat, I'll have you know. I don't even remember what the stat checks were. It was like knowledge... Like, knowledge could theoretically happen if we start investing in it now. But I think with Book of Gore, I would rather just, like, have fun. You know, I'd rather just, like, say, fuck it, we ball. We can do a little bit of trolling with Book of Gore. You know, I think we could actually get strong enough to fight the whatchamacallit. Do I want to do mermaids first? So we might actually be able to fight the coma demon. I'm not entirely sure though. Gruesome Totem is kind of exciting. I mean, not really, because it just... Well, here's the thing, it allows us to do some shenanigans, for sure. If we need to, like, abuse Doom at all. Because we can ditch the compass at some point. It's one of the compasses of all time. I will do that, because that's gonna be Doom to cast. We can Thread of Fate the boss, actually, so that we get the kill. This is really interesting, because we got so much Doom reduction at the beginning of the game that we're in Mystery 4 and we're not even we're just a little halfway over. So, I'm actually genuinely considering, like, yeah, we can just Thread of Fate him, it's fine. We do need to heal our sanity at some point. Our san is kind of low. But our san continues to be low, by the way, but that's fine. Because, again, it's going to cost Doom, so we can just use that. Get 15 EXP, which is not worth it, by the way. Holy shit, we got another one. That's amazing. Oh my fucking god. I mean, we could just say, fuck it, we ball. We have Book of Gore. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Again, I've said that a few times, but that's the mood. That's the vibe. 10 perception, 15% attack speed. Say no more. Yeah, we can fight the Coma Demon. We can do that. That's something that we can do. The village is doomed! Higurashi! Okay. So here's the thing. I want to do a little trolling, like this. This is really nice, though. The minus 3% Doom's gonna be great. So, we can just do something like this. The Lumpy Officer punched me! Jesus Christ. So violent. Oh, I don't remember what these ones do. I don't, like... When is the last time we've seen this? I don't know if we've ever seen this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen it, like, people get it, but have we gotten this one before? Like, this must have been, like, 80 episodes ago, or longer, maybe 100 episodes ago. Like, I've seen the art before, but I don't remember what any of these things do. I think this is, like... We've probably gotten this, like, less than 5 times. And this is the one that crashes some people's games, isn't it? We have money, so I can leave an offering. That's fine. Did we heal? How? We have the minus... Oh, well, I guess it was 2, so the minus 1. Okay, yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Very weird, very weird. No, absolutely not. So we are going to rest, I think. I could run... I'm gonna use Book of Gore, like, once or twice. And if we get any, like, bad injury, we'll get it taken care of. Dislocated shoulder is not a big deal. Like, actually, for real... Like, okay, in real life, a dislocated shoulder is pretty bad. In the video game, dislocated shoulder does, like, literally nothing, and you don't have to care about it ever. So, you know, don't ruin the calm moment. That's lovely that the hospital is safe. If anywhere was gonna be safe, it would be the hospital, right? That's what you'd hopefully prefer as a thing in a scary world. You know, there was a great, it got the imagination going. There was a great, like, choose-your-own-adventure game that somebody made that was like, it was like an anime hospital theme setting where the hospital was endless. That was so fucking cool. I wanted to run, like a text game with that. But I didn't get anybody. I didn't get enough people interested, I think. Because it was so cool, right? Like, it was one of those things where you choose, like, at the very beginning, like, this is all the things that you can choose, and then you go to the next page, and it's like, so based on what you choose, this happens. And then you just keep going down the list, and it's like, because you chose this item, you unlock this secret now, but then later, because you didn't have an item that you could only choose at the beginning, you get kind of screwed, and then you have to use this item, this other item that you chose, so, you know, some benefit like that. But that was really cool. Like, I wanted to run a text game of it. I thought that would be really fun. Apparently, they want me to run a Mafia game again. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I have the power. I don't know if I have the, like, the last Mafia game I ran, it was like a fucking shonen protagonist who was draining my life force to, you know, like, organize. You know what? I might see who's up. I might see who's up. I might see who's up. It was fun. Although I might narrow the window a little bit so there's less time to play. So it's, like, more specific. Because it's, like, the problem with the last one is that it was, like, there were people who they would play for... Like, they would only play at night. And so you would have, some absolute gamers who would just be playing the text game the entire day. And then people who were just getting home from work would be, like... They wouldn't have any, like, agency going on because all of the backroom deals have already been made. So I might make it to where, like, oh, it only happens at night, or, like, something like that. Just to make it to where people can, like, so that people play it less, because I know that I have some friends who, if they played it again, they would literally go, like, Goblin mode, right? Because they went Goblin mode last time. And so having some sort of restriction or limitation so that it doesn't, you know... That would be interesting. I always wanted to do, like, a write-up. Right, where it's like, this is what happened, but the original game, Fool's March, it was kind of messy, it was kind of, like, it got, like, really into, because I allowed PMs, it devolved into, like, a shadow game, where all of the conversation was happening in, like, the DMs, and it's like, I had no control, I had no knowledge or anything like that. So, if I ran it again, like, I already made a new rule set for it that's really good. And I am stalling, but that's just because we're only gonna do one run tonight. So I want to make this run artificially longer before we fucking annihilate this nerd. But, essentially the idea is that... There's nothing wrong with being a nerd, by the way. It's just that the Dream Devourer is not only a nerd, but he's also actively killing people in a hospital, which makes him blatantly and ontologically evil. And bashing him to death with a shotgun is not a bad thing to do. You know what I mean? Melts your memories, Jesus Christ. One of the scariest episode for me, always, of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, was the one about the guys who stole your voice and then, like, sucked the soul out of you or whatever, and you couldn't, and the only way to kill them was, like, the scream of a princess or whatever. I mean, these are all fucking worthless. These are all useless. We'll take Second Sight just for fun. Just a for fun mechanic, you know? I'm, as you can tell, swearing a lot today. I've got that adrenaline. You know, I've got that, that adrenaline from, the evil gaming of Final Fantasy XIV. It's a fun fight. I'm still hyped up on it. But yeah, I made a rule set for it. We've won, by the way. If you're just here for the World of Horror run, you can leave. I can confidently declare that we've won. We have, yeah, we're gonna get absolutely dabbed on in the lighthouse, but we have Book of Gore. It's fine, and we have Gruesome Totem, so we could cheese it even more. There's so many ways that we can cheese this. So I'll walk you through it real quick in case you aren't convinced. But I am gonna finish talking about the rule set that I made for the text game. So. We got Strength, so -3. Second Mystery, don't care. Second Enemy was Stalker Girl. So we're gonna be fine on the Doom front. Knowledge, so -6, and then Dexterity, so -9. So we're taking 9 stamina damage, and we do have dislocated shoulders, alright? So that does cap us out. But all I have to do is cast Book of Gore once after the Strength check, and we live. So, or I could equip the Gruesome Totem and rest a couple of times. Either one completely works. So we're just gonna cheese it. It's completely fine. We don't have to play the game. And yeah, listen, Cut Artery, that's kind of a big deal, but no, it's not, because it doesn't prevent us from casting spells at all. So, we did TV Terror a second, actually, I remember that. Because the only problem that we would run into is if we got Broken Jaw, which we didn't. So, we're fine. Like, even if it procs... I think at this point we actually are fine. Like, no matter what. But if I cast it one more time, we are for sure fine. Yeah, no, because it's only going to go on for one more, right? Actually, no, go on for 2 more. Or no, we were fine. I didn't need to cast it again. But, okay, run's over, World of Horror's over. You can leave if that's... If you're just here for the daily W, it's over. Now, I'm gonna bring up the Discord. Because I have a Discord for it, for doing text games. We never... The thing is, I didn't implement enough sort of, safety? No, safety's the wrong word. Safety makes it sound way more serious than it is. But I didn't implement enough things that, how do I put it? I didn't implement enough sort of, like, cooldown periods, I guess, where people could not play. So it basically turned into a thing where, like, half of the people were playing, you know, all the time, you know, like, at work, during gaming, during whatever they were doing in their day-to-day life. And then the other half of the people were only playing at night when they got home, near the end of the voting period. So what ended up happening was you had, like, a few people... And here's the thing, there's always going to be the vocal people who dominate everything, which is completely fine. But the problem is that the people who... Like, there's basically half of the people who, by the time they got to the conversation was already been had and it's over and they didn't have any input on the game. And it's a text game, so not having any input with text means that you're not playing the game. And so that was a thing that I designed, and I was the fault of that. Where's Mafia Time board game? I don't know where it is. There it is, Mafia Time board game. So one of the things that I came up with, which is unrelated, but the thing that happened that kind of ruined the game and made it impossible to follow, is essentially, like, I allowed DMs. I allowed DMs. As long as you announced that you were DMing someone in the general chat, you were allowed to DM as much as you'd like. So, essentially what that meant is, like, the entire general chat was literally just... It was literally just person A, or player A DMs player B. Player C DMs player H or whatever, you know? It was a complete nightmare. And so it was just a web of, like, lies and DMs, and it was impossible. It was impossible to get a read on. So that was so what I did is I implemented a in-game DM system, direct message system, where a part of your night action was that you could go to a specific area. Right, and so if you went to that area, only a couple of people could go to that area. And so, if you and another person went to that area, you could talk during that day phase as long as you wanted to. But no one else could come into the conversation, and after that day phase is over, that chat log gets wiped. Because then other people will eventually come in and they'll start talking as well. But I would also do a thing where it's like, you can... I was thinking of doing a thing where it's like, some of the text that you left behind was displayed for players through me. So it's like you could write something, like basically you could, like, write a note, and then you could leave it in the location, and then whoever comes in the next day could read that note, but through me, so they wouldn't know who you were unless you, like, addressed it. But, I don't know, like, I don't know if I would do that immediately. But, so that was one of the things that I did to solve the DM problem, because people obviously need to communicate privately, but it doesn't work in a, like, you would have to organize during the day phase where you want to meet, and if multiple people, like, let's say the area cap was 2 people, and you had 3 people go there, then it would be random which of the 2 people got to go there. And you wouldn't actually know. So let's say that 2 people agree to meet up somewhere, and then one person, they decide they want to crash that party. And so it's 3 people, and then they're, like, randomly determined who gets to go there. If it's the 2 people who agreed to meet up, they're the random selection for that area, then they wouldn't know that someone tried to crash their party, right? That's basically the idea. Now, I don't really know how to do the random selection for just 3 people. I'd probably figure it out somehow, but I don't know how to do it fairly off the top of my head. But maybe, like, 3 numbers are generated, one number is generated for each person, and the 2 highest numbers go? Yeah, that would be that. That would be how you do that. That's a very simple way to do it. Yeah, no, that would be ties roll off. If it's, like, 3 ties, I guess? I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it, and I want to actually do it. That sounds really fun. But definitely limiting the scope of the conversation period, so it's like, I don't know, maybe like, for a majority of the players, the start point would be like 6 p.m., and the end point would be like 9, something like that, I don't know. Like, obviously you need to give them hours to talk, because that's how the funniest shit happens. You don't want to make it too short, because if it's too short, like, you need to have, it's a catch-22, right? Because if you have it to where it's the entire day, then that means that everyone can play, but also they can't play. Because all the stuff will happen early from the psychos who will play, like, 24/7. But if you have it where it just takes, like, through a period of, like, 1 to 2 hours every day, then that limits the amount of people who can actually play. So it would have to be something like a majority of the players in their... I don't know, would it be like a majority of players at past like 6 p.m.? Something like that? Because I don't know. I don't know how you do that. And then it ends at like midnight, so it's like a 6-hour window. Would that be enough? Oh, jeez, I don't know. It's a really interesting thing to think about. And when I do, if I do it a second time, I would make, like, some sort of content out of that, for sure. It would have to be all pre-recorded, though. Because I wouldn't be able to do, like, so, here I am as the DM as player A kills player Alpha, Charlie, Beta. You know, that wouldn't work, because then any of the players could just watch the video. So it would have to be, like, ooh. I just got a few ideas, actually. Oh, I just got a few ideas, actually. Oh, that's oh my god. I just got the best fucking idea to make it content. So, for the original one, for the original game that we played, Fool's March, what happened was I did a daily report. Daily report. And daily reports for all players, so it didn't have any, like, secrets in it, right? Daily report, but in video format. Holy shit, that would be... Oh, that would be kind of crazy. I don't know, I think I'd be better at just writing a text thing, but that could be kind of fun. Oh, that could be kind of good. We'd probably need more people for it, though. I don't know. There might be a, if we need people, because I actually want to host one now, if we need people, I'll do, like, a post in the Discord server, and you can react to it if you're interested in playing a Mafia thing. Something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Horror. Yeah. Take care. Bye. Oh god, I have to do this stupid thing with the stream where it's like, I have to end it in a very specific way. So...